Rohini, can we start from your team?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We have worked on authentication service and task service and reminder service. And in task service, in user service, we have used JWT itself only now. Now itself. After that, task service is in progress. It is not completed. It will be completing. It will be complete by today, and reminder service also complete by today, sir.
I think as per your deadline, user authentication service, task service should be completed by today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what about reminder service backend? I think even for that,
reminder service also, sir. Reminder service and RT service also will be completing by today.
So only then you will be working on your front end.
Front end, sir.
Okay. So did you work on any other front end?
No, sir. Now we are focusing on back end only. We have not touched that front end. Once we complete back end, we'll move to front end.
Okay, today you will be completing all your back end then.
Yes, sir. Almost it will be completing.
Almost. Okay.
Yes.
So almost in the sense by end of the day or by afternoon, will you be able to complete all the backend services?
By end of
four by end of the day. You have 4 microservices.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we have not considered about Eureka and Gateway.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That will be doing tomorrow.
Okay. So when you are working on your backend services, are you working on documentation also?
No, sir. No, now we are not doing any Swagger documentation. Only we are concentrating on any documentation. We are not doing now.
So by the end of the day, when you work on your backend service, try to add documentation also.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Anything else from your side, Rohini?
Sir, now you sent one repo, no?
Yes.
So what is that? I didn't understand that one.
Okay. On Friday, I told you that you guys need to push your code to the repo.
Yes.
Okay. Since you asked, I will start from there. Shreyas, in your batch, you have Ajay and Rali. Okay, only Deepak is missing. Okay, no problem.
No, sir, I came.
Okay, you have joined.
Yes, okay. Now I've joined.
Okay. So guys, are you all able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So guys, what I've done is I created a repo, and this repo contains 2 branches. One is feature and second one is master branch. Okay. What you guys need to do is please follow this instruction, which is given on the README file. So first you'll be cloning the repository in your local machine. Okay. First, after cloning, what you do is create a new branch for this particular repository. So for that, the command is branch, and here instead of new branch, you can say you should create a branch called feature. Okay, FEATURE. So create a branch called feature, and then what you do, when you start working on your project, work on this project, git switch new branch. So which means first you create a branch and then you start working on it is just like a new workspace. You are working on a new workspace. So you are working on a new branch. So generally till now, whenever you worked on your practice challenges or your master challenges, you will be working on a branch called master. That's why when you push, you will be using push origin master. Yes or no, guys? Do you remember it? When you try to push, you will be using the word push origin master. Can you please confirm it? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Second thing is, say for your Angular exercises, when we had some issue with the repo, you marked it completed, and when you tried to push it, what you did, you were executing a command called, wait a minute. So you were executing a command called git remote add origin. Yes or no, guys? Do you remember this? And inside this origin, you will be adding your repo URL. So which means origin is the location of your remote repository, your GitLab, sorry, my repos URL. Okay. Now what we are doing is under one, okay, I will share you some URLs also for the reference. Okay. So it will give you an understanding. Okay, this one is there. Image. Okay. Image is not here. Okay. I will share you another URL, guys. Okay. So what is happening is on a single project, you are creating two different branches. Okay. By default, you will be working on master branch. Now what we have done is we have created one more branch called feature. Next, what you will do is after switching on, you just need to perform this command git remote add your remote branch. Okay. So here you provide a different name. Say if you're naming it as remote feature, it's your choice. You can also name it. So instead of origin, what you can do is it is just a name for your remote branch. So I will just say remote feature. So this is my name, which will be holding the URL for the remote feature repository. And this URL again will be the same URL. Okay. Now, after start, you will be starting to code, and then you will work on your code. After completing it, if you want to check the status, you can execute the command git status, or you can go with git add dot, and then you will perform a commit, and then here comes the thing which is little different. So what we are doing is git push -u, or here you are saying instead of origin, you are going to mention the branch to which you are going to push. You are just saying, I want to push it to a URL with the name remote branch. Instead of origin, it is remote branch. And then what you will do, you should provide the name of your branch to which you need to push. So the name of the branch which you need to push is feature, which you are creating here in your step 2. Once done, you will be able to push your code to the remote branch. Is it clear, guys? Yes. So what makes the difference? For this, what I will do is I will create a small demo. Yeah, before that, I will complete one thing. So what will be the benefit of this is, say whenever you are making any changes, the changes will be stored on your feature branch only. Only when the maintainer, say for example, your team lead, if you're working in a company, a team lead or a person who is responsible for evaluating or evaluating your code, he will be responsible for merging your code. So if the code is as per the request or client's requirement, he will validate it and then merge it. So when I merge, what will happen is feature the whatever the code which was available in the feature branch will be merged with the master branch. So right now what I've done is you guys will not have the access to merge. I can show that also. So here there is an option called protected branches, and you can see feature branch developer and maintainer can push. Who is allowed to merge? Only the maintainer can push. And right now the members for these projects, as per the project I've just added them. See Deepak, Pranali, Shreyas and Ajay, they all have only developer access, which means they can only push. They cannot merge. The same goes with the to-do list repo also. Now, next thing to, yeah, what makes the difference of creating a branch? For this, a new project. Okay, what I will do is I will just add one Word file. Or text document. I will say. Okay, guys, you can see right now the content of this particular file is empty. Next, what I will do is open Git bash here. So first, I need to, as per your README file instructions, the first step what you guys need to do is create a new branch. So right now I don't have a branch here in this project. So for the demo, what I will do is I will just create a new branch. And not without a file, I'm not able to add the branch. What I will do is what I will do is I will just create a new branch. I will name it feature branch. So now I have a branch. So I will follow the same on my repository also. So for that, what I need to do, first execute the command git branch, new branch. So git branch, and the name of my branch will be feature. So git branch feature. So I'm creating a new branch, and then what I need to do, I will be switching my workspace to the new branch, which is feature. So now you can see instead of master, the branch is changed to feature, which we are working now. What makes the difference? I can show you. This is in feature branch. Okay, I've saved this. So this file is saved. Next, what I will do, I need to see just for the demo, I will go with the status also. So right now you can see this file is modified. I need to add it. So first I will go with the command git add dot and then git commit -m. feature. So one file is added to the feature branch. Now what I will do is git push. Okay, I left one thing. So what I need to do is I need to add this thing also. Git remote add remote branch. So I will add that also. Remote add. So this I will just name it as, just for better understanding, I will just name it remote feature, and the URL will be the same URL. Same URL. Now what I will do is, now guys, please understand, before I push, now usually you will be following git push origin master. Now instead of origin master, what I need to do is I have created a new origin, which is remote feature. So I'm just saying git push remote underscore FEA feature, and which branch I need to push. I need to push the current branch which I am working, which is feature. Okay, I have pushed it. So what makes a difference? So guys, I will just reload the page. If you open this demo.txt, this one is empty. Why this one is empty? Because it belongs to the master branch. Now, if I change the branch to feature, can you see the text, guys? This is in feature branch. Okay. Now, what about the local repo? I can show the difference also. It will be just like a magic. What I will do, I will just switch my workspace to master branch. So what I will do, I will just close it and open it again. Can you see the file is empty now? Okay. So what is the benefit of this is, whatever the change you are doing during your development phase will not affect your code which is being currently working. Say consider your master branch contains a project which is deployed and it is providing some service to the client or a user somewhere. Okay. Or it has you guys only need to add some feature. Unless and until your code is tested and validated, it will not be merged with the master branch. One thing. Second thing, if your code has some bug, it will not affect your master branch code also. Is it clear, guys? Why we are working with the branches? Say in production, what will happen is one team will be working on testing. So they will be having a separate branch for testing. One branch for development. Either the production team or the developer team will be working on it. So you'll be having multiple branches. Only when it is tested and validated and got reviewed, it will be merged with the other branches. Is that clear, all of you? Yeah. Now what I want you guys to do is, so here we have two different directories. In front end, I want your parent project. So here it should contain all your services. Form.xml, parent form.xml file should be available here. This will be your first thing. Second thing is, in your backend, you should have one Angular project and your team members will be working on each component. So your home page is going to remain the same. Just when I say home component, it's just your header and footers. It is going to be the same. How you are going to design. Apart from that, you are going to work on different components. So each one of you will be working on different components. Again, one Angular project will be your parent project. So all can work on individual machines. Just push the code. Here you will be having one single project. Do you get me, guys? What I'm trying to say? So first thing important is you should have one Angular project in the backend directory, one parent project in the backend directory. So what will happen when you clone? You will have a basic structure of your skeleton of your application. Whatever the backend services you have completed, copy that inside this parent project repository, add the modules and start working on it. So whenever you make a commit and push, it will be updated on the feature branch only. So now the responsibility goes to the team leaders, or we can say the scrum masters. Okay, so where is Rohini? Okay.
Yes, sir, I am here.
Yeah, okay. So Rohini and Shreyas, okay, what you guys need to do is create a structure of first clone these projects into your machine, create a parent project for backend as well as your Angular, and or if you want other team members to work on it, make them give the task to someone else. It depends on your team. Okay, your choice, and then they can all clone and start working on the challenge. And every time after you complete the code, push the code to the repo, so that even if you are facing any issue with your machine, you will have a backup in the repository.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So Rohini, you can start working on it. So Rohini, if possible, can you work on any one front-end part, either user service or any one which is very small today?
Okay, sir.
Because by the end of the day, if you have completed authentication service, you can understand how the input gets passed from the front end to the back end, the channel between it, your API gateway, then to the authentication service. So we can have an understanding today.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, please check on it, Rohini.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now coming to you, Shreyas, the updates from your team.
So we have worked on the user service, the authentication service, and the layout service, so as well as the card service. Um, so the user service and authentication service are almost completed. Uh, the web page is ready. The front end is ready for the both of the services, and there was the backend also. The backend code is also ready for both of them. Just need to add some more features, like you said, sign in with Google, like that.
Okay, that we can try.
Yes, so that, and there is one issue with the JWT, but we'll fix it, and if not, we'll text you about it.
Okay, anything else? I think Deepak and Ajay, you pinged me yesterday.
Yeah,
If the issue got
Yes,
resolved.
yes, sir.
regarding that issue.
Yeah, if you go through your week 1 backend challenges or your Angular challenges,
Sir,
you will get
actually,
the idea.
sir, actually, it's login, but it's not generating any token. So that's the problem only.
Okay, so now the issue is resolved, right?
No, sir, till now it's not resolved.
Token is not getting generated.
Yes, sir. Like only it's login through the database, but it's not generating any token from the user.
So it means the problem is with your backend only.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, are you getting any error?
No, sir. No, we are not getting any error from backend, sir.
No. Thing is, did you check with the postman?
Yes. in Postman, but it's not generating not generating any token, but it's login.
Okay. Okay. Try to work on it. If you're not able to find a solution, ping me.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And Shreyas, the same thing. Okay. First clone this repo, create a master project, and then start working on it. So each one of you will be obviously working on different services. But on the repo, you will be having one complete project. Clear, Shreyas? You
Yes,
get me?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Got it.
Yeah, okay. And so try to meet the deadlines. That is more important. I think in yours, okay, layout services pending. You have just updated, I guess. Okay. What about others? Have you all completed them, or the card service, layout, authentication?
Sir, we didn't work on the layout services backend and the card services backend, authentication and the we have worked only on user service backend and authentication backend. So today what we'll do is we'll complete the user service and the authentication service as
As
well as
per the task, you have created the deadline for layout, authentication service, card service is today.
yes, in the for the front end, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we are working on the front end as well, but we need to just implement some methods and give it some finishing. So the
Yeah. So if
layout
you're
is
done with
also
authentication service, I need the same thing from your team also.
okay, sir.
Just like a demo. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Run your project, your Angular project, as well as the backend. It should be through your gateway, and you should have a Eureka service also.
Okay, sir.
So just one single flow. We can understand how the code works.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can I have this in the evening?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Then we can connect at 4 o'clock. If you have any doubts, you can ping me again.
Okay,
Shreyas
okay.
and Rohini.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, guys. I hope creating the branch, you are not having any issues. For your reference, I will share some URLs also. Okay. But as per the README file, I think you will not be having any issues. Okay. Thank you, guys.